Well, it's happening again. Just like last season, the Pelicans are stacking up with injuries again as this team continues to struggle. Will the Pelicans lose 20 games before they win 5 games? It certainly looks like it's going to be that way, and we'll have the latest updates on what's going on with the team now inside this edition of Pelicans Digest. What's good with it, y'all? It's your people, Melz On The MIC, back once again inside Pelicans Digest. Thank you so much for checking in with your boy. As the bad news continues to flow in, we still here, man, give you the best analysis, opinions, and more about the New Orleans Pelicans. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you still want to stay tapped in on what's going on with the squad as things continue to get bad for the New Orleans Pelicans, especially after a quick back-to-back West Coast swing against the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers. In both games, of course, you got beat down in. Wasn't even close. Both of those teams came in shorthanded just like you, but still cooked you in no way, shape, or form. You couldn't capitalize. And not to mention that 5 of the most expensive players on this roster just can't play. Can't play. And this is supposed to be the players that you have invested in and say that you want to move forward with. And now all signs are clear now that the Zion Williamson era is getting ready to really come to an end in New Orleans. Because once again, he can't stay on the court. He's been trying to play here and there this season, trying to get to that 41-game mark. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, especially after the news today from Shams. New Orleans Pelicans star Zion Williamson will miss extended time with a right abductor injury. Sources tell ESPN he will be reevaluated in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That means the end of the year. So that's a wrap on the Zion Williamson era, in my opinion, in New Orleans. There's no reason to even keep going through with this. Because if you even get him back in 3 weeks, he's going to probably play for 2 weeks, and he's going to be back down again. It's over, man. It's just over. And there's nothing really we can say at this point to spin this team, to spin any good news out of this team. I mean, there's nothing we can really say, man. I started this channel when we launched this channel. I went into it thinking to myself, okay, I'm buying into what Joe Dumars is doing. I'm buying into all the moves that he's making to try to revamp this roster. And this has been an abject failure at every turn. At every turn. And maybe we should have saw this. Maybe we should have known this in his opening press conference at the start of the season when he was saying, when everybody was asking him, do you think this team can make the playoffs? And his only was, I expect a team that could just compete every night. They're not even doing that, fam. They're not even being close to competitive every night. They're not even close. Can't put this on Gail Benson. You try to pass the buck to Gail Benson. Gail Benson said, don't you put this on me. This is on you. I brought you in here to make these changes. And it's just not worked. This team, while they may be improving offensively, it took a step back over the weekend because, again, none of the star players had played. So it took a step back offensively. But this is by far and away the dumbest defensive team I have ever seen in basketball history. By far and away, the stupidest. It's not even an issue of chemistry, cohesion, or anything. These dudes just don't think on defense. They don't. They don't shift right. That zone defense needs to stop. I don't know why we insist on trying to run a zone defense. It does not work. This team does not have the personnel to run a zone defense correctly, nor do I think they had the mental acuity. You got a bunch of guys who will score first on this team. And it's all on Joe Dumars and how he put this team together. Tonight you're going up against the Timberwolves, one of the top teams in the West. You got a back-to-back with them tonight and then another game on Thursday. You got Zion Williamson now. Now you got E. Missy's going to miss this game tonight due to soreness. You're going to get Jordan Hawkins back. You're going to get Trey Murphy back. You got Trey Alexander back. You had to activate Hunter Dickinson from the two-way roster. He's going to be available because you don't have no other bigs. But you still got Herb Jones out. Still got Jordan Poole out, which is going on a whole month now. I thought it was supposed to be like 2 weeks. Now it's been like almost an entire month now that Jordan Poole has been out. There's no bright spots on this team whatsoever. None. Outside of Sadiq Bey, of course, who had a sport double-double a couple of nights ago. And also somebody I was big on, Bryson McCollum. Bryson McCollum was our leading scorer against the Lakers at 23 points because nobody was checking for him. So he was free to do whatever the hell he wanted to do. So, and I've been big on Bryce McCollum minutes. He's been a better overall player in comparison to Jordan Hawkins. But Hawkins going to probably get back in there tonight, and we'll see what happens. He's going to have to see some minutes. Probably, if anything, Hawkins might get the start. If anything, the way this thing is constructed. You got Queen. You're going to have to run Queen at the 5 a whole bunch of minutes. Looney, you can't run this high-paced offense that you want to run with him. I was so wrong about that pickup and signing. Please forgive me for that. I thought his rebounding was going to help. It's just no way you can spend this team, man. There's nothing I can say positive right now. And it's frustrating as hell because I was duped. I was duped. I was duped. I ain't gonna lie. I'm at least man enough to admit that I was duped by this construction of this roster. But again, when your 5 starting players, especially Zion Williamson, Jordan Poole, Dejounte Murray, Herb Jones, and Trey Murphy. This was supposed to be your 5. None of these guys have played a minute totally together since you had them on this franchise. And now you're starting to wonder if you can even bring Murray back. Why bring Murray back? Why bring Murray back? I was under the belief that we shouldn't trade anybody. You shouldn't make any hasty decisions and try to let this thing play out and develop. Now you gotta. Because why are we still sitting here spending, if you're Gail Benson, you have to ask yourself, why am I spending close to $120 to $150 million on dudes who can't play, who can't get on the court and play? And then when they playing, they out there friendly bobbing with every damn body. Which is why I'm here. I'm all in on Jeremiah Fear's rage bait. I'm all in on it. Give me something entertaining at least. At first, I was against it, like, man, y'all don't let the rookie get out there. Man, damn that. Let the rookie go out there and be disrespectful. Let him be disrespectful. Let him scrap with everybody. Let him get thrown out some more games. Let him be an irritant. I always argue a basketball team needs an irritant somewhere. And I'm good with that. I'm good with him doing that. Fight, punch somebody. Well, for starters, he know ain't nobody going to hit him. Ain't nobody going to really swing nothing in the NBA. But at the same time, go ahead. Go. Give me something to entertain. Give me something to watch. Finally. I love my team. I always love my team. Because no matter what, as long as New Orleans is on the front of that, that's where I was born at. That's where I grew up at. As long as that's on that jersey, I'm going to rep it. But right now, I can't find no positives on this team. None. Outside of the ones I just mentioned, out of Sadiq Bey and the rookies. Queen, Peavy, Fears. So the core of what you got can't get on the court. They always hurt. They can't get out there. And this has been an infuriating start to the season. And it's not getting any better. There was flashes and hopes that they could get better. This team doesn't respond well when it's punched in the mouth. This team doesn't do. It's just bad, man. And I'm an optimist. I'm an optimist. I'm still under the belief that this team could get better offensively. And if they make a mental adjustment defensively, they can do better. But the way this roster is constructed, there's weaknesses in every corner. It's guys that want to shoot threes. It's an offense that doesn't have the right personnel for it to run. And I don't know. And at this point, the only person I can lay my blame on is Joe Dumars. Because you sold us on this. You made us believe and you sold us on this. If you sold us on, oh, this is going to be a competitive team. They're gonna have some scrap in them. Can you really sit there and say that you see that, Joe? Can you really sit there and say that you see this team is giving out a good fight every night? Can you really sit there and say that you are pleased with the product that this team has put out on this floor? I don't want you can miss me with all that media speak, because as that arena starts getting emptier and emptier every week, that arena is going to keep getting emptier. The only reason why, and I say this all the time, the only reason why I think the Pelicans are still afloat at this time is, one, due to a lot of young people that have their allegiances to certain players, not the team. That's number one. Number two, there's no better family entertainment in New Orleans than the Pelicans. on a Tuesday night. If you want to take your kids somewhere or your family somewhere, there's no better family entertainment in the adult playground that is New Orleans than the Pelicans game. So, that's the only two things that's going to save this franchise at this point this season, because the damn sure ain't going to be the play on the court. As you can tell, I'm angry, dog. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this team right now, because you are proving the national perception correct. We get on here and all these channels and all these media people who are trying to defend this team. We're getting on here because we believe in this team and we see different. We want to defend our city and we want to defend our people. But you don't see that same energy from these guys, fam. You don't. You don't see the same energy from these dudes, man. You don't see them wanting to defend our team as much as we do them. We go harder for them than they do for us. And it's sad and it's frustrating, man. Does that mean sell the team? No. It's time for us to start looking at what we need to do to blow this damn thing up. Because we're too committed, again, too committed for the next 2 years. This is going to be 2 years of this. Let me remind y'all, when I started this channel and how this roster was constructed. It's constructed for a 2-year win-now run. That's not happening. You need to go ahead and blow this damn thing up now. There's no point. There's no point in continue on giving out guaranteed contracts to Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, and Zion Williamson, and all these other guys, and they can't stay healthy. And plus, you're defensively stupid as a team. That's no other word to put it. It's defensively stupid. That was the one thing I saw that night, especially in the Lakers game. Because this team feels like it doesn't want to stick to what's working. We got to try different things. Let's try different things. Instead of, hey, we found something that works. Keep doing it until they stop us. No. No. So, again, I'm still going to be here, man. I'm still going to tune in tonight and watch how bad we probably get beat down, or see if there's any sort of improvement with this team without Zion Williamson on the floor, because you're getting Trey Murphy back. But again, I still see it's going to be the same stagnant offense of people standing around the three-point line. Just standing around watching who's got the ball. Oh, let's just see what he going to do with it. You ain't going to cover that man right there? He in the corner ready to shoot a three? Oh, let me hurry up and jump over there. Defensively stupid. That's the only word I could put to it. Is on his team. And it's just unfortunate, it's sad, it's infuriating, and right now Joe Dumars is on the clock for this one. And then you don't have a draft pick next year. I was about to say screw that draft. I was on the bandwagon of screw that draft pick. You got Derek Queen. You got the two that you needed this year in the draft. Now we're really in trouble. Now we're really in trouble. And there's nothing else I can really say or do. As much as I've been reading and trying to find a bright spot outside of Sadiq Bey, there is no bright spot. You don't know if you can sign Jose Alvarado next season. You don't, and you still got, again, the core, the majority of your roster, the close to $200 million of this $300 million roster is not on the floor. They all sitting in street clothes watching. I just had to go off real quick because this is getting out of hand. It's getting terrible, and now Zion's going to be out for 3 weeks. Dude, what can you get back with Zion Williamson if you to trade him at this point? What teams are willing to give up something for Zion Williamson? Are you one of them teams that y'all want Zion Williamson so bad and you're watching this, clap back in the comments and let me know what you think. But otherwise, what do you think? What should we do? Do we need to blow it up? Do we need to go ahead and say goodbye to everybody except the rookies? Or do you still believe there's still more time? There's still 60-something games left. You think there's still time to turn it around? Clap back with your thoughts. And we still going to be here, giving you the latest updates and more about the New Orleans Pelicans. It's Melz talking about those Pels right here on Pelicans Digest. I'll holler at y'all.